driving around. It was in Flagstaff actually pretty recently. Okay, for math today, we're going to start with a warm-up. So yesterday we talked about dot plots and finding median, mode, and range from them. So that is what you guys are going to do. I have a dot plot on the board. So we're going to talk about how these are students' scores on a test. So how many students got a 3 on the test? 2. 2 of them. How many students got a 4 on the test? 3. 3. So we know how to read the dot plot, right? So now that you have that, I want you guys to find the mean of it, the median of the data, the mode of the data, and the range. Okay, so find all 4 of those things. We'll do one of these together, and then your assignment today is very much just on your own practicing how to do these things. So we'll do this together as an example, and then you guys are going to work on some stuff. It'll take about 7 or 8 minutes.
You know how I do it? I add them all up as like multiplication steps, and then I put the answers at the bottom.
That's a good way to do it. I do something similar when I do it. Focus. Okay, a couple minutes on that.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll write your data set first. Remember how we did that yesterday? Okay, well, how many threes are there? 2. Okay, so write down 2 threes. 3, 3. That's 2. You forgot 3. Remember there's 2 threes together. That's 2 of them.
Can I do problem zero?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's the median?
Add them all up and divide by the number of numbers.
Add them all up and divide by the number.
Yeah. So add all of your numbers up and then divide by how many numbers you added together. Add them all up first. Okay.
And divide by.
Good. That's a lot.
That's an easy problem.
Now to find the mean. The first one that you have to find, you gotta add up all of the numbers. Start by adding all of those together.
It goes in a pattern.
Really?
What the heck? When you did that, I was like this. You're gonna be a Mario.
Did you start this crazy? Yeah, I just made that up on the fly. So it's just got that nicely.
I don't think. But I was weird because I did the last video. What's better, Mario or 8? What's better, Mario or Cody?
I think it's mine.
I want to say it in the text.
Who's happening? You're famous. You're gonna be on YouTube.
Yep. You won't be on YouTube.
I say Mario.
About 2 minutes. Stop typing in the chat. Do your work.
I started it.
Wait a minute, now it's down.
Dallin, people are working. Don't chat in the thing.
Someone joined the majority.
Be working, please. Finishing up the problem.
If you notice, almost everyone in person answered it. Except one. Except all of them. Because everyone in person except
Okay, now that we figured that out, let people work.
Dang, everyone voted that one.
You know, baby.
No, that's what I voted.
Okay, I'm about to turn the chat off, guys. Stay focused on math, please.
So what happens with the last one?
You still have to add that in at the end. So just keep adding and just know that you have to add 9.
So 16, plus 8, 11, plus 8 and 6, and then after 9 after? Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
my God, when you see what Bobby said. Oh, no,
No, I didn't
Is
really.
it true that kid on the boat does think it is funny?
Okay.
Wait, what?
That does not focus.
I'm worried about my dad and mother's problem.
All right. About 30 more seconds and we're going to go over this one.
I got it.
I don't know if that's right.
That seems a bit.
So the thing is, and then I added the 9 after.
Oh, the 9 goes on the end. You have 3, 4, 5, 7. What do they say? Guys, this is just distracting everybody that's trying to do their math. Please focus on what you're doing. If you're done, sit tight. Charlie, please stop. No, plus 9. 70 plus 9. Okay,
Didn't they send you that?
let's review this one, and then I will give you guys the time to work. So, we need to first write out our set of data. So we need to write the list of numbers that we're gonna add together. So we have to look at how many 3s we have. How many X's are there? There's 2. So there's 2 X's, so that means we have how many 3s? No. How many 3s do we write? 2. Yeah, so we don't add yet. We need to write our set of data first. Don't skip steps. Next thing we need to do is look at the 4. How many 4s will I write? 3, because there are 1, 2, 3 X's. So we have 4, 4, 4. What about 5? We don't write any 5s. There's no X's, there's no 5s in our set of data. What about 6? No 6s, we don't write anything. 7? There's 7s. How many?
You lost
3.
You lost network connection.
Okay.
What's the recording? Oh, dang. We got it back.
All right, there we go. You're back. Can you guys online hear me? Are we good? We lost connection there. All good? Okay, I need someone online, not in person, to tell me that it's working.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Olivia. And Alani, awesome. Okay, so we have our 7s. We wrote our 7s in our data set. How many 8s do we need to write down?
4.
4 of them. So we have 8, 8, 8, 8. And then what about 9? 1 of them. Good.
Yeah, I don't know what you can tell
All right, so now that we are here, we need to find the mean, median, mode, and range of this set of data. How do I find the mean? Good. We have to add all of these together and divide by however many numbers there are. So this is the process that I like to use. Let's start by adding together the 3's. 3 plus 3. I'm aware, but you were skipping steps that I didn't want to skip. That's why I told you to slow down a little bit. Okay. What about 4's? How many 4s are there? 3. When you add 3 4s, what do you get? 12. And then with the 7s, 7 plus 7 plus 7? 21. And then we have 4 8s. 4 8s is 32. And then we still have our 9. Don't forget about the 9. Now we got to add these together. Let's start with 6 plus 12. 18. And then we got 21 plus 32 is 53. Good, and then we still have our 9. So we have 18 plus 53. What's 8 plus 3? 11. Carrier 1. 1 plus 5? 71. And we still need to add our 9. Don't forget about that lonely little 9. 71 plus 9 is 80.
I found every one, but I just don't know how to do the division.
That's good. We'll get there. So when we added them together, I got 80. So my answer is 80, right?
No.
No. We still need to divide. Okay, so we gotta divide 80. Divided by what?
13.
13. Why 13?
Because there's 13 numbers.
Good. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. 13 numbers. 80 divided by 13. I don't know what that is. We got to do some math here. 13. Does 13 go into 8?
Yes.
Does it?
No.
Okay, again. Listen to the questions I asked. It's still not the question I asked. Does 13 go into 8?
No.
No. Again, listen to the question I'm asking. 13 does not go into 8, so we can put an X. Now we need to figure out how many times 13 goes into 80. Okay, you guys got 6, so 13 times 6. 18, you get 78. So that's good. Goes in 6 times. 6 times 13 is 78, so we drop it down here. What is 80 minus 78? 2. But remember, we talked about adding decimals and zeros to keep dividing. Good. If we add a decimal, we also add a 0. What do I have to do with the decimal? Bring it straight up. I'm going to erase a little bit over here. Okay, let's drop down our 0. Let's go out. Okay, 1 or 2 decimal places. Does 13 go into 20? 1 time. 1 times 13 is 13. 20 minus 13 is 7. Let's add one more 0. And drop down another one. Does 13 go into 70?
Yeah.
5 times, so 13 times 5 is 65. That goes in 5 times 65. I think we're good. We could probably stop there. I think it's just gonna keep going on and on.
It'll be 6.1538464.
So the next one is A3. So down I got that it would be 6.153. If I want to round it to the 100th place, what do I have to do?
You have to,
It's not what I asked.
you have to.
Okay, too many people are talking. Marty, tell me what to do. Good. We got to look at the number after the place value we're rounding to. This is A3. It's below 4. So what happens to this number here? Stays the same. So this is just 6.15. 6 and 1500ths. Okay. Just a little refresher on rounding. All right. All that work for the median, or the mean. Now we got to find the median, mode, and range. These ones are a bit quicker, right? So we have our numbers already in order from least to greatest, which we need to do for the mean. Now that it's like this, what do I do to find the mean? Median, I'm sorry. It's already least to greatest, so now what? Find the middle. So we got to start on the outside and cross them off on the way in. So our 9 and our 3 will go away. Take another step in and our 8 and a 3. And then we have 8 and 4. 8 and 4. Another step in is 8 and 4. Cross out the 7s. The last one in the middle is what? 7. The median is 7 on this one. Okay. Finding the exact middle number.
I got it.
Good. The next one is the mode. How do I find the mode?
8. Wait,
Yeah,
that's
find what.
7. Yeah, it is.
It is 8. You were right the first time. Remember, another word for mode is most. So which number happens the most? A lot of you guys said it. What was it? 8.
Under the last one.
Good. And then finally, we need to find the range. What do I do to find the range? Take your biggest number, 9, and subtract your smallest number, 3. So this is 9 minus 3, which is 6. So our range is 6. So, nice and long process for the mean. The rest of them go pretty quickly, right?
That's why I did the quick one first.
Yep. So, your guys' assignment today, I think it's probably already up. It doesn't involve dot plots. It just involves taking the set of numbers that it gives you and finding the mean, median, mode, and range. And you're going to do that quite a few times today. So I'm going to go ahead and present my screen and show you guys what it is. It will be, yes. Let me finish my sentences. Okay, that's fine. So over on Google Classroom, just as a reminder, the assignment from yesterday, the mean, median, mode, and range dot plots, is one of the first math grades that goes on your next quarter's grades. If you didn't finish it, just make sure it gets done eventually because it's going to be the first thing that goes in your math grades after we get back from spring break. The next one is the mean, median, mode, range activity. This is the one you are doing today. So we can go ahead and open up those Google Slides. You can type your name on the first page. Let me explain it before you get too up in arms about the assignment. So this is, you can type your name on it. Okay. Now, on slide number 2, it gives you instructions. And the instructions are to find the mean, median, mode, and range.
Wait, on the dot plot, do you not have to put the next to the
Yeah, you do.
I haven't got on it.
But they, when you write them out, they should already end up in least graded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, the instructions for this assignment are to just use the data given to you on the slide and find the mean, median, mode, and range. And you type it in the box. You're doing that over and over and over again. And I think it was Jada that was like, there's 22? That's just because I want you guys to have enough to just work for the next
half hour.
40 minutes or so. I'm not expecting you to finish every single one of these. I just want you guys to be working through them and practicing this process for the next half hour or so. So, you're not expected to finish all 22 slides of these. I just want you to work on it until math is over. Be practicing this process and asking questions when you get stuck on something. It's just a day of practice. Does that make sense? Okay. Basically, that's really it. So your goal is to just be working on these slides. And I don't know how long Mustafina's here, but she'll be walking around. I'll be walking around. Those of you online, give us a holler. Either Mustafina or I will come and help you out as needed. So go ahead and be working on these slides, please. And thank you. I'll put on some music and go.